They tell you that as the years pass, these reflections are meant to comfort you, as if they were gentle words for someone who has lost something. I tell you this is a lie. They are not meant to comfort you. They are meant to make you see. In the first part of life, you did not truly live as you believed. You were carried along, not always by force, but with persistence. You were told what mattered, who you should be, what to pursue in order to feel alive. And you followed. Not out of weakness, because that is what almost everyone does. You built, you achieved, you maintained. You filled your time with what seemed necessary. And through all of this, you rarely stopped to ask, is this who I am? Now many of those structures begin to fall. A job ends, a role loosens, a relationship changes form or disappears. Children leave, habits lose their force, and you call all of this loss. But look more closely. Are you truly losing what you are? Or are you losing? What kept you occupied? What you feel is not fear of the end, it is fear of emptiness. Not the emptiness of life, the emptiness left by distractions. Because as long as you were busy, you did not have to look at yourself. You did not have to ask what kind of man you had become. Now, in the silence that remains, you can no longer avoid it. And this unsettles you. Not because it is dangerous, but because it is true. And truth, when it arrives quietly, often troubles more than pain. And yet this is where something rare begins. Not a loud blooming, not one that seeks approval, not one that needs to be seen, but a quieter bloom, slower, deeper. A bloom that does not grow outward but inward, that does not seek approval but clarity. Now you can look at your life without the urgency to prove something. You can observe what you have done without needing to justify it. You can distinguish what was necessary from what was only habit. This is not a lesser time. It is a more demanding one. Because you can no longer hide behind movement, now you must inhabit yourself. And many fear precisely this. Because it is easier to fill time than to understand it. Easier to chase something than to remain with what is. But tell me, when have we ever felt better by lying to ourselves? Reality does not take from you what truly belongs to you. It removes what was never stable, and it leaves you with what remains when everything else loosens. Your ability to judge, your measure, your direction. This is what you can still cultivate, and perhaps, for the first time, without haste. Use what you have lived, not as a burden, but as material. Do not discard the past years as if they were useless. They are the ground on which you can now build something more solid. This is the second bloom, not broader, but truer, not louder, but more stable. It does not arise from ambition, it arises from understanding. And if you learn to remain in it, without fleeing again into noise, you will not feel that you are approaching the end. You will feel something else. For the first time, you will not be chasing your life. You will be inhabiting it, and this, believe me, is rarer than men think.